I get really emotional around Hanukkah time. Okay, no, actually, like I can't.
We have to take a break.
Hi guys, I'm Davida from the Healthy Maven, and I'm here with my friend Candace from the Edgy Veg.
Hello.
And she's an awesome YouTuber, and we connected through our friend Nikki, who also has a YouTube channel, and we're all Toronto bloggers, YouTubers. It's fun, good stuff. So today we are making Hanukkah recipes. I obviously celebrate Hanukkah, so I'm pretty stoked about this, and Candace decided that she wanted to jump on board. So
I'm on board.
Yeah, so we're gonna each be doing a healthy Hanukkah recipe. Mine is gluten-free and vegan, and Candace's is vegan, and I think you guys are gonna love them. So why don't we jump right in with my recipe for healthy baked latkes?
I'm excited to make them.
All right, let's do this. Okay, so the main ingredients for latkes are potatoes, and we're gonna peel them, which is super important. And then onion, super simple. The only hard part about latkes is that you actually have to grate them all, and I'm really, really lazy. So am I.
Yeah. So we're not doing like the cheese grater thing.
No, you totally can if that's what you have, but I have a food processor here, and so I like to use that to make my latkes with the like shredder attachment on it. It just like makes it like
the only way to do it.
Yeah, so if you have one, make use of it. If you don't have one, buy one. I'm just kidding. If you don't have one, get a cheese grater. You can totally use that to make this recipe. It'll be your workout and your lunch, so it's perfect. All right. So to make the recipe, you're gonna grab your potatoes and you're gonna cut them into like little blocks, so about this size, enough to fit into your food processor. If you're not using a food processor, you can just use your full potato because you're gonna be grating it.
This?
Yeah. Well,
it's
just like
cheese grater.
It's a cheese grater. So you're gonna do that, and you're gonna add it to the food processor. Give it a good run, and then what you're gonna end up is with some like shredded potato. And then that potato, you're gonna take it out of the food processor, and you're gonna put it between some like cheesecloth, or you can use like a paper towel or just like a regular towel.
Like a dish towel?
A dish towel is totally fine if you're environmentally friendly.
Which we all are.
Yes, of course. So you're gonna just add that to your dish towel, and then you're gonna squeeze out all the extra liquid.
Okay.
And you do that because the liquid that comes out is super starchy, because obviously potatoes are like mostly starch. And that starch makes it like, if you don't get rid of some of it, it won't get really crispy, and we want super crispy latkes. Yeah. So we're gonna squeeze out all the liquid from it, and then we are gonna move on to our onions. So you can just put your potatoes aside. You'll grab your onion, and again, you're gonna cut it into like small pieces, or keep it whole if you're using your cheese grater. I need my cheese grater.
Cheese grater.
Perfect. So you're gonna go like that, or you're gonna throw it into your food processor and give that a good whirl. And then you're gonna grab your onions and you're gonna mix them with your potatoes.
But we don't have to squeeze anything.
No, you don't have to squeeze anything out of the onions because there's no starch in them. So you're gonna mix that all together, and then you're gonna make your flax egg. So I assume you know how to make your flax egg. Yes, many times. All right, we got our flax egg in there, and we're gonna add about a tablespoon of coconut oil. You can use any oil you want, but I like coconut oil.
I prefer to cook with coconut oil.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And now we need our salt and pepper. So we're gonna add about, yes, we have our pepper. We are ready. And we have our salt.
Good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go. So we're gonna add our salt and pepper to the latkes. We're gonna add about a teaspoon of salt and like a quarter teaspoon of pepper. Just mix that all together, and then you should have like a big gooey potato onion mixture. That kind of looks like, I don't know, like, yeah, like nothing. But I swear it's gonna taste amazing. So now we're gonna prep these guys for the oven, and you need to grab a baking sheet. But this is a super important part. You have to grease it. So I'm greasing it with coconut oil here. You can get spray coconut oil, which works really well too. Or I just dip this in some coconut oil. Yeah. Now we're just gonna get down and dirty with our latkes. Yeah. Right. So you're gonna grab about a quarter cup. You can totally ballpark this. It's like, it doesn't need to be perfect, but we're gonna squeeze them into a bowl, like so. And you're gonna place them on your baking sheet and just flatten them. They look like a latke. All right, so we've got our latkes here, and we're just gonna stick them in the oven at 425, and we're gonna bake them for 15 minutes before we give them a nice flip, and bake them for another 10. So awesome. What's that?
Halfway there.
So at this point, the audio decided to cut out, but it's pretty intuitive. You're basically gonna flip the latkes. You kind of have to do it carefully. Sometimes they might fall apart a little bit, but they'll stick together pretty well. And then you're gonna give them a flatten with your spatula, and then put them back into the oven for another 15 minutes or so, depending on your oven. There you have it, your healthy baked latkes. Don't they look amazing?
So we've only eaten about 12 of these as we filmed this outro.
But they're so tasty, so it's okay.
Thankfully, they're delicious, so it's totally fine. And they're not fried, they're baked, so they're like totally healthy. Yeah, she's digging them. So if you're into this recipe, which I know you will be, make sure you head over to Candace's channel and check out her video for matzo ball soup. I know you're gonna love it. We've got some Jewish classics going on here.
But
you can,
vegan.
Vegan, yes. That you can eat for Hanukkah or all year long. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below for any recipes you want to see from me, from Candace, from me and Candace.
Mm-hmm.
And follow me on social so we can stay in touch. And thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye. I haven't told my mom that I made these yet.
Well, good luck.
I know, trying to convince a Jewish mother that you came up with a healthier alternative, not an easy task.